Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Katie, and today marks the very first day of the 2019 25 Days of Christmas giveaway. If you have not entered, I will leave the link for the video that explains everything you have to do to enter down below. But I thought I would kick this video or this season off with a clean and decorate with me of my living room, dining room, and hallway area. I live in a condo, so all of those rooms essentially are kind of like one giant room. And so you can't decorate one without the other. And I just thought I would take you guys along for this. I have been obsessed with watching Clean and Decorates with me, mostly from Bits of Brie. I will link her channel down below. If you're not already following her, definitely head over there and check her out because she is amazing. And let's jump into this. So the first thing I'm doing is cleaning up my dining room. I did a massive deep clean of my kitchen the day before this and also of my office. And in my office, I had a whole bunch of notebooks because when I'm working on a project, I assign one notebook for that project, so all of my thoughts and like brain dumps can go in there. And I had been like sorting through my notebooks and stuff like that. So my dining room table is an absolute mess right now. So I just want to basically do a nice simple clean of my dining room so that then I know what I'm working with essentially. So I just went through, pulled everything off of there. I have to tell you, doing a huge deep clean of my kitchen was such a huge thing for me. I'm so glad I got that done. I put in new drawer organizers. It took me 2 full days over the weekend and it was so worth it because everything is just back to where it belongs. I have a espresso color table. I will say I really regret buying it. It came in white and it came in espresso, and I wish I would have gone for the white because you really can see every single mark on there. And this table is about 5 or 6 years old, and so there's quite a few marks on it over the years. I'm just replacing all of my fall decor. It was already on there. I'm just putting it back, and I'm pulling out a new candle. I'd finished up with the candle that was in there, and I put a fresh one in. This is Leaves. It just smells so good. I was just like, why not? So pop this in, and now it looks so fancy. I'm going to do a nice dusting of this bookcase. It really needs it. It probably properly gets dusted maybe twice a year at the most. It's just one of those things that it's always at the back of my list and I just never get around to it. I also this year want to put garland up on the top of the bookcase. So we have these books on top and I push them back further towards the wall. And I'm just going to put the garlands up. I put the stocking holders up first because I wanted those to sit underneath the garland just so you couldn't see it, so that it's kind of just like draped over the top of it as well. And this was actually a lot harder to put up than I had anticipated. There were so many times it was like falling down. Oh, it drove me crazy. But it's up. I'm very happy with it. You can see that the bookcase is not organized in any fashion because these are pretty much all of my husband's books and he's literally the most unorganized person you'll ever meet in your life. Just saying. So yeah, I'm just doing that and now I'm hanging up the stockings. The K is for me, Katie. The D is for my husband, Don. And then I also have an L for Louis, which for some reason, I don't know why it didn't get filmed in this clip. But it is there. You'll see it in the after. I'm not sure why I didn't grab it right away. But another thing I did on the stockings is I got these really cute Christmas tree ornaments. They are little deer with scarves on. I got some of those and put those over the hooks as well so you can't actually see the stocking hook. And everything that I'm using to decorate practically is from Amazon, mostly from Target. I'll link it all down below if you're interested. This is a really beautiful garland that I'm putting up along my picture display. This is where Dawn and I have all of our family pictures, and it's really gorgeous. It's got little silver tipped pine needles and little berries and pine cones, and it's just so beautiful, and it's got lots of lights on it. The only problem is it is so stiff and so difficult. I was really shocked by how difficult it was to work with this. And I tried clipping it up and the clips wouldn't hold it because it was so stiff. And I finally ended up having to stick a couple of pictures on top of like the ends and one in the middle in order to actually hold it down because it was so stiff from being in the box that I just couldn't bend it to where it needed to go, and it was really frustrating. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I love seeing it lit up, especially at night. It looks so beautiful, and I'm just obsessed with it. I'm not going to be putting it back in the box it came in. I'm actually going to be putting it just in a plastic tub in the hopes that it doesn't get so stiff next year, because I definitely want to reuse this. I'm just wiping down the bar area, and the scent that I'm using from Mrs. Meyer's is Snowdrop, which smells amazing. I've also purchased peppermint because Brianna from Bits of Brie had said it was so good, and so I purchased that one and absolutely love it. Now I'm just going to do my tablescape, which I'm really excited about doing this year. I've never done a tablescape and I actually felt really nervous, but watching Bits of Brie's video where she literally just like started putting stuff down, she put her bigger items down first. So that's what I decided to do. I have these placemats that I always use, and so I got gold chargers to put over the top of them, and then you're supposed to put a plate over the top of that. I'm choosing not to. Just because my plates are blue and I didn't want to buy plates just for the purpose of doing Christmas decor. So I chose to just leave them as they are, and actually I think it looks so good. I'm going for a woodland theme, and so I got a gold and white table runner, which reminds me of birch tree bark. I got this huge candle. It is a Christmas tree candle from Crate and Barrel. I also got the minis and the small of it as well, and then I got some really nice copper wire lights from Target, and I'm just gonna lay those around along with the fake trees that I got from Target. And then I also got these beautiful little deer. I was actually really surprised. These were only $8, and at first when I saw it I was like, $8, but they are actually really good quality, and I'm actually really happy with how they look. And then after that, I just kind of played around with how I laid the trees out. I moved it around a little bit and just kept playing with it until I got everything into the perfect spot. I also put the lights down after I put down the bigger items, but before I put down the little items, because the fact that you want to make sure that you're like putting stuff on top of the lights so the lights aren't draped over it. In my hallway, that mirror does not stay there. It's already moved back to where it belongs. I just cleaned off our entryway table, and then I bought this sticker from Amazon that it was actually, the directions it comes with were really terrible. I couldn't figure it out how it was supposed to be transferred onto the mirror or the window. It was saying you're supposed to like put this clear piece of plastic over it and then peel that off and then peel off the plastic. It was getting confusing. So what I did was I just peeled off the letters. Unfortunately, they don't come individually. They're all one word. It's supposed to say Merry Christmas, and the M is individual, and then ERRY is one sticker. So it did drop down a little as I was trying to put it on, but that's okay. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I think that it's really cute. On the top of the mirror, I added a garland. This, or not a garland, a wreath. This is a mini wreath from Hearth and Home, I think it's called. It's the Chip and Joanna brand from Target. I absolutely love Chip and Joanna. I love that show, Fixer Upper. I literally own all 5 seasons. It's just so great. So as you can see, I am still struggling to get these stickers on this mirror properly. I don't know why it didn't seem to transfer as well. I had read the reviews on Amazon, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of people had said that they had these issues as well, but I am still really happy with the way it came out. I think it just looks absolutely beautiful, and it's just a little bit different. I got these burlap trees from Amazon as well, or not from Amazon, from Target, and I just thought it was really cute because I have my essential oil diffuser, And I just used a grapefruit essential oil, and then I have my wax melt. I use the Ava May Aromas. My favorite one is the basil and, oh, what is it? Basil and lime. It's supposed to be a Jo Malone fragrance. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. In my living room, again, because of the deep cleaning of the kitchen, I had a bunch of like extra drawer organizers and stuff like that. So I'm just going through trying to get rid of that stuff. I'm putting it in the hallway because I have a bin there that my husband is actually going to give to some of the people that work here in my building. And then I'm going to come in and I want to change the pillowcase covers. I have all of my fall pillowcases over the pillows right now. Oh, and I also got a couple of packages while filming this video. I got my doormat, which I'm so excited about. It's the buffalo plaid with a deer silhouette on there. And then I also got the items that I need for my kitchen decor. I got the cutest rose gold serving ware. It just is super cute. I'm really happy with it. The only downside is you can't put it in the dishwasher because it does tarnish. But I still think it's so, so cute and so happy with it. I also got another set of the rose gold stuff, but this is actually in measuring cups and measuring spoons just because I thought it would be really, really cute in pictures. What kind of world do we live in when we buy our homeware based off of how it will look in pictures? I don't know. Anyways, I also got that blanket because I wanted to use it to cover the ottoman that goes next to our Christmas tree, because while the ottoman is really nice, Louis loves it. It's actually a black leather just like our couches, but I handmade sewed a cover for it that's green just so that he can't scratch the leather. But even though it's green, I still feel like it wasn't Christmassy enough. So I went ahead and bought that blanket to drape over it. And I just think it'll look really, really cute like that. And just doing the basic cleaning, you know, the vacuuming. I really need to shampoo this rug. I've been putting it off. I try to do it twice a year, but I've really just put it off this year. So I really need to get on that, but that is definitely not something I did in this video because I was being far too lazy to do that. I also have a Roomba vacuum. That's a robot vacuum from iRobot, and I cleaned him out, and he comes on every day at 6:45 in the morning. A lot of people, including Dawn, they find it really annoying, and they're always like, why would you do that? I grew up waking up to the vacuum every day. That's just, my dad woke us up with that. It was like our alarm, and it feels normal to me to have the vacuum wake me up, but apparently it's not normal. So if that's not normal to you, sorry. But anyways, I also got new pillow inserts. I got them from Pottery Barn. They were having a really good sale on them. They were about $14 a piece. And I thought, you know what, you can't even get them for that price at Ross. So I went ahead and picked up a couple of those. The blue pillow actually doesn't have a pillow cover. That is a pillow cover on it. It's a yoga bolster, but Louis has decided that that is his pillow. He wants it in his little corner of the couch. He likes to lay on it, and so it's always there. Over the top of the mirror, I had these little sticks of mistletoe, so I put those up there, and then I put some battery operated star lights just to help warm up this section because there wasn't any real Christmas decor there. And then I brought in my Christmas tree. I was actually getting so annoyed with Dawn because he wasn't going with me to get it. And I was like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And so this is a tree. It's got like 8 different light settings on it. It's a faux tree. I always do faux trees. I just really hate the idea of cutting trees down for Christmas trees. And I know that people say that faux trees environmentally are also bad as well, but I just feel like I'm not taking the life of a tree, I guess. And because I use my trees every year, I definitely get some good use out of them. I'm just spending some time trying to fluff them because I don't know why this tree looks like it's just been compacted so harsh. But the funny thing, it was actually the only thing in the storage bin that it was in. So I don't know why it looks so flattened and deflated, but it really does. So I'm just taking some time to kind of fluff it up a little bit before I go ahead and start decorating it. Although, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have known I ended up having to take all the baubles off because this year Louis has decided he wants to play with them. And I was having an issue where every time he would touch a tree, which he's never done this ever, but every time he would touch the tree, it would knock the baubles off. So, and they would break because they are glass. So I went ahead and took all of them off, and I realized that it was actually the metal hooks that come with the baubles. So I took those off and I actually tied ribbon around each one and hung them with that, and they are not falling off anymore. So if you're having an issue with your kids or your dog or your cat taking the baubles off, breaking them, knocking them around, maybe try securing them with ribbon instead, because you're able to get further into the tree and it wraps all the way around the branch that you hang it on. And it just has made it so much easier for me because I'm not cleaning up glass all the time. I also added some little furry animals on there. I like a chaotic tree. I was going to try and do ribbon this year, but I just could not find wide enough ribbon. I was at Target and they only had ribbon about 1.5 inches wide, and I wanted like a good 3 inches. At least I would have preferred like 4 inches, but because they didn't have anything that would look proper, I didn't do it. I did end up putting on a lot more ornaments than you see here. I am going to insert that footage at the end so you can see all of the beautiful Christmas ornaments. I'm just obsessed with them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing the cleaning and decorate with me. I'm going to be putting up a video tomorrow of doing my office, my bedroom, and the bathroom, so you can look forward to that. And now we are going to be rolling into the first winner of the 25 Days of Christmas. Again, if you want to be entered, click the link down in the description box that says 25 Days of Christmas, and it will take you to the video for this year that gives you all of the rules and how to enter. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram and Facebook as well, but Instagram is where I tend to make announcements and whatnot on my stories, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.